Hello everyone and welcome to WhiskyWars. We're 2 days late on the channel. I had to go outside the country for a couple of days, but I'm back now and I'm going to be shooting 3 videos back to back that are all going to get posted today to keep you back up to date. So this will be day 17, and today we have another from the Lost Distillery. It's the TOWIEMORE. Again, this whiskey's bottled at 43%, like all of the selection of the range that I'm trying is. It opened in 1898 and closed in 1931. So this distillery was only open for 33 years. Now it is a Speyside whiskey. And let's see if there's any more information on there. Oh, Dufftown in Speyside. It's a lovely colour to this. Now, because of the colour of some of the whiskies in this range, I wouldn't have thought they were coloured, but it doesn't mention on it that they aren't coloured. So I would imagine based on that they could very well be coloured. And it is a really nice colour as well, so it's very possible. Honey and melon, maybe a little bit of white grape in there. But I'm also getting more of a red fruity note with maybe a touch of dried sultana on there. It's a little bit sharp as well. Or lively, as some people call it. Okay. On to the taste. The Lost Distillery definitely has its own unique DNA that runs through each of these whiskies that I've tried so far. My issue with that is, how is it supposed to emulate a distillery of old when they all have a similar theme running through them? Now they all taste and smell different, but there's a similar artificial sweetness, almost like cough syrup, that runs through all of the ones I've tried so far. And I like to imagine that I'm drinking as close to a replica of a whiskey of old. And I can't buy into that when I'm noticing this same theme in all of them. Which puts me off a little bit, I have to be honest. The taste there, I got more of a tropical fruit note coming through. Yeah, much more tropical fruits coming through that I didn't pick up on the nose. I was getting red fruits, dried fruits, raisins, and the lighter fruits, white grapes, even honey and melon, and tropical fruits on the taste. Initially, you get a lot of red fruit, and then it fades into, or turns into, very strong tropical fruit. And I love tropical fruit notes in whiskey. But that cough syrup stays throughout. And then on the finish you end up with just that cough syrup. So they claim the tasting notes is peach, vanilla, almonds and cream. There's possibly vanilla on there. Instead of peach, I'd be thinking more apricot and fig. And then almonds. I'm not really picking up a nutty note, I've got to be honest. Yeah, for me this tastes different to how they say. But it's not to say that it's a bad whiskey. In fact, I actually really like this whiskey. It is really pleasant. But for me it tastes different to there. So if you ever get a chance to taste this whiskey, you might agree with their tasting notes over mine. That's completely fine. I will get a lot wrong because everyone tastes things differently, don't they? So yeah, no, no almond note, no nut note for me on this whiskey. It does taste a little young and a little sharp, very lively. So there's that alcohol kick there, which I'm not always a fan of. A little bit of a vodka taste in it. But overall, I think it's a really nice whiskey. Now, these whiskies usually retail for around £40 in the UK. And would I recommend it? I actually think it's one of the nicer ones in the Lost Distillery. So potentially, yeah. Yeah, I would recommend you go out and try this whiskey. I wouldn't say definitely go out and buy it this minute. But if you like your space size and you want to try something different, I think it's reasonably priced, and I would say go ahead. So thanks for watching day 17, and day 18 I'll record now and it'll be up straight after.